Hey, good evening. Thank you for being here. Good to see you guys. We are ready to break some baseball cards. Tonight we have new release. Today is the release day. Topps 2021 Update Series. Update Series can be a little tricky sometimes. This checklist on this looks really, really good. A lot of old players, new players, rookies. Hopefully we hit something cool out of this.
Could you try again?
Man, Siri. Hush, Siri. Tom's in the house. Greg here. Charles, what's up, guys? Good to see you. All right, let's move into this. So this was a randomization we did. Some of you guys traded. Greg, somehow you ended up with the Boston Red Sox again. I don't know how you keep doing it. Keep ending up with good teams. But here we go. Let me bring up the... Well, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll bring up the Excel spreadsheet. There we go. Okay, we have Alan S. You have the Mets and Phillies. Alan is a big Braves fan, so still got two pretty good teams. Charles didn't get the Reds, but you have the Blue Jays. Cubs and White Sox going to Charlie M. Chris D. traded to get the Dodgers. Chris F. got the Mariners and Rays. D-backs, Nationals, and Braves going to Christopher C. 2 out of 3, man. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Gary, through the random process, got his Oakland Athletics and the Padres. Greg, as I said, has the Red Sox and the Angels. So a good combo there, Greg. James D., you have the Rangers. Jeremy L. with the Tigers. Jeremy M. with the Royals. I ended up with the Brewers and Rockies. Not the best, but hey, there are some good Brewers cards in there potentially for me, so we'll see. Robert M. got the bonus team. So you got the Indians, Reds, and Giants. Stephen L. ended up with the Yankees again. You get the Yankees, Astros, Orioles, and Pirates. Thomas B. with the Marlins. I know you would have preferred the Braves. Hopefully a Braves win tonight in the World Series will comfort you. And Wayne C. rounds it out with the Cardinals and Twins. So that's how it shakes out. So let's see. Yeah, Greg, You've done some good trading in the past, but you are standing pat, man, because you've been hitting some good teams. And for tonight's break, we're paying tribute to the late, great Tony Gwynn, Mr. Padre. Hopefully we can call Fernando Tatis Jr. Mr. Padre 2 or Mr. Padre Jr. But boy, was Tony Gwynn the hitter. We'll talk a little bit about Tony Gwynn, but you can look at those stats. Over his 20-year career, only batted less than 300 once. His rookie season, batted 288, I believe batted 289 his rookie year. Over the final 11 years of his career, only struck out 20 plus times during a season once. So let's see. Who led the majors in strikeouts this year? If I had to guess, I would say it was Joey Gallo, right? Sounds like a good guess. If Chris Davis were playing, I would have guessed Chris Davis, but Joey Gallo probably struck out 200 plus times. So it would take Tony Gwynn, in essence, 11 seasons to strike out as many times as one man did this year. Interesting. Great player. And was a speed guy, too. Remember, he stole 30 plus bases on average for a number of years. Started having some knee problems around early 90s. All right, guys, I'm not going to bore you to death with Tony Gwynn stats, but we will get into that a little bit as we get into our break. We're going to roll into it right now. Good luck, everybody. This is what the box looks like. The Jumbos released today. The regular boxes did not for some reason. Those come out next week. Maybe some people got them, but I didn't. But it's got Ronald Acuna. We were guaranteed to get at least one autograph card per box. With the regular hobby, you're not. So that's what I like about the Jumbos. We are going to get at least one. Thomas says, Hank Aaron Jr. throwing out the first pitch tonight. That's cool, man. I got to tell you, in the group, I did predict that the Braves were going to take the World Series. But after watching Game 2 and really looking at that Houston Astros lineup, I don't know if that's possible. Trust me, I'm pulling for the Braves. I just don't know that it's going to happen. All right, here we go. Box number 1. Good luck. And we're getting to it. Let's do it. So a lot of cards. We've got the silver packs. We've got the Topps Tech cards. I believe those are exclusive to the jumbo boxes. Maybe. Hell, I don't know. I'm just kind of guessing here. So we got 10 packs, 46 cards per pack. It's going to be a lot of sorting for the lovely Tina. I'll, of course, help. Gary in the house too. Good to see you, man. Gary's jumped in here with us. All right, let's do it. Let's get into our first pack. Remember, this series 2021 will not go down as Topps best design as far as the overall card design. Lacked a bit. Players' names are hard to read. We'll bust open a few of these. Who am I seeing right on the top there? I'm seeing Mr. Charlie Morton. Charlie Morton with the Braves, man. The Braves are going to be missing Charlie Morton after taking that ball off the leg and out for the rest of the postseason. All right, that's good. Let's get started with that. That's a pretty big stack of cards to begin with. We're going to start off with Jose De Leon with the Cincinnati Reds. Who is that? Luke somebody with the Dodgers. Luke Rayleigh, Dodgers, rookie card. Trevor Williams with the Cubbies. So we're going to see a lot of rookies that we will not recognize. Ben Bowden with the Rockies. I've got the Rockies. Ben Bowden, rookie card. Pablo Sandoval. John Means, near perfect no-no. There were a lot of no-nos in 2021. If Nolan Ryan would have come back this year, he could have thrown a couple more, added a couple more to his resume. Eagle Eye, Mr. Eagle Eye, Greg Powers. Keep me on my toes tonight, man, in case I miss something. You probably know this whole series already. You get the landscape cards, which I like occasionally, but I think they overdid this a little bit in this series. Too many, in my opinion. Here we go. We have a gold variation. This is Luke Jackson with the Braves. And strangely enough, not numbered, so that's all right. Gold foil variation. And we've got our first memorabilia card. And I believe, Charles, you have the Toronto Blue Jays Bo Bichette All-Star Game. Hell, I don't know what that is. What is it? It says commemorative MLB All-Star Game patch. Huh. It's kind of cool. Platinum players, Al Kaline, Detroit Tigers. Mr. Tiger. 86 design. So it's obviously Topps isn't probably never going to be able to do a throwback design. They're doing this 35-year thing, so they go back to 86 since it's 2021. Yeah, so they're not going to be able to do a throwback to 2021 because now it's all Fanatics, right? And when the 86 card design came out, it was that whole 86, now I look back, I like it, but back then, not so much. Let's go to Charlie M. He's controlling the city of Chicago. Andrew Vaughn, rookie card, 86. 1986 design. Tarek Skubal, Tigers. Estevan Florial, rookie card. That is with the New York Yankees. Cool looking card of Manuel Margot. Rays. And we have rookie combos. Uh-oh. All right, well, at least they're the same team. Sometimes you get these cards with like players from 6 different teams, and then you got to random it off. But that is the same team. That's the Seattle Mariners. So I'm not going to bore you guys with every single card, stopping and looking at every single one of them. We'll look at ones that look cool. Some of the rookie cards. It's Brian Garcia with the Tigers. Some of the new uniforms that were unveiled this year. Red Sox. I don't know how you guys felt about that. Some of the ones I liked. I don't know if this Red Sox was one of my favorites, though. Rookie debut, Christian Pache rookie card for the Atlanta Braves. Pache underwhelmed in 2021. Dylan Carlson. See what you guys are up to in the chat. I say save all those funky packs to all the normal packs. Hey, I'm down with that. We'll do that. Thomas says it's going to be tough to overcome that Charlie Morton injury. You are correct about that, my friend. If the Rays, I wish the Rays would have kept Charlie Morton. It was a shame. I think they would have gone further in the postseason. Dylan Carlson, rookie card right here. You know, sometimes when I look at people's collections and hey, I'm not going to knock Dylan Carlson or who you guys collect, but sometimes guys collect too much of the same. Never mind, Greg. Greg, don't even take that personally, man. It's not about you. It's about Dylan Carlson. It's about Dylan Carlson, man. He's a guy I don't think is going to be one of those long-term guys. When we collect a guy, we want them to be long-term successful. You know, I know we collect players for different reasons, but we hope that there's like a monetary thing. The way cards go today, that's a cool-looking card. I hope there's a long-term monetary payoff at the end, maybe. I don't think we can take these with us when we leave. There's Garcia with the Rangers. It's just I don't think that, man. Let's get the Mariners because we have a Kellnick sighting already. So I would say that, yeah, there was a lot of underperformance from rookies. Dylan Carlson being one of them, in my opinion. They're rookies. They don't have to go in and hit 330, 30-plus homers, 100-plus RBIs. But I was just a bit underwhelmed with the rookie class, honestly. But this guy is pretty stacked. This is Chris F. We got a lot of Chris's here. So it's a nice-looking Kellnick rookie card, numbered to 2021. So that's a cool card. There we go with O'Grady and Tatis, 1983 Topps design. Speaking of Tony Gwynn, our featured player, this would have been his rookie year, or his rookie card year. 1983. That's a nice looking Tatis. I'll put that over there with the hits. Kyle Isbell, Kansas City. Cool looking card of 2 teammates. Bo Bichette being on that card. And I think I'm kind of all over the place tonight. I'll get focused in a bit. Once we hit our first big hit, that'll get me in the groove. Bobby Dahlbeck, rookie debut. So see, they say they saved Wander Franco for 2022. He's going to be the guy that's going to be the hot chase. So we certainly won't see him in the update. Another one of the no-hitters. This one was early in the year. Does it have the date? Musgrove. That was early in the season. Charlie Morton. It's just like that Braves uniform. To me, that's the ultimate Braves uniform right there. That's what I grew up. Well, I guess maybe it's because I grew up. This is what I grew up watching the Braves play in for a number of years. All right, and I do promise to speed things up a bit as we go, guys. There are a lot of cards, a lot of boxes. So we'll try to move through these. We have CJ Cron, Colorado Rockies. That is me with the Rockies tonight. And we have cool, man. We have the Brian Garcia rookie card for the Tigers. We've seen him, but that's a silver foil. Nice looking Greg Maddux. So this was a really old throwback card right there. This actually has some information on the back. The original ones didn't. Okay, so this is 1951. There you go. Cool looking card of Greg Maddux with the Braves. Shohei Ohtani, Tatis Jr. 86. A rookie debut, Jared Kellnick. That is Cronenworth. It looks like Tatis. Yep, Cronenworth and Tatis on that card. And the Rockies rookie combo. So I like it that it's the same team on the rookie combos. So did any of you guys, let me check the chat again really quickly. Yeah, I'm with you guys. I've been waiting on another blank. Now, fairness to Jeff did list a break in the group recently and just didn't fill. Oh, I've kind of screwed myself a little bit on this pack. There we go. Get it open. Jeff did list a break in the group, but it did not get filled. So I'd certainly like to encourage Jeff to do another break in the group. I think everybody loved being in Jeff's breaks. Jeff's very entertaining. So hopefully we get another Blankenberg break at some point. Okay, here we go. 3 more packs. Who is that? That is Justin Williams, Cardinals. Rays, Rich Hill. Kind of slow down. I'm becoming one of those guys. I'm becoming one of those homer guys, man. Where anytime I see a Rays card, I'm like, what? Who's that Rays player? Do I need to add him to my collection? I didn't think I was going to be that guy, but I am becoming that guy, which is cool. It's not a bad thing. Cronenworth, rookie card with the Rookie Cup logo on it. Mr. Salvador Perez. I think he tied for the Major League lead in home runs, if I'm not mistaken. Led in RBIs, but tied for home runs with Vladdy Guerrero Jr. And we have another relic card. Ooh, followed by a cool Kirby Puckett. Alex Bregman, Astros. Who had Houston night? Houston, that is Steven. No big Yankees, but you do have a Bregman 30 out of 50. Major League material. The Astros orange. Throw that one up on eBay now, man. While it is. Take a picture for you if you want. While the Astros are hot and we're still in the baseball season. Kirby Puckett Twins. It's at the 72 design. Nice looking card there for Kirby Puckett. Guess those are the cards that never were. Jacob deGrom. Hopefully we get a full season of deGrom next year. Patino rookie card. Man, this might be the first Yankee we've seen. I know we've probably seen another one, but Chris Gittins, Yankees rookie card. Really hard to read the names on these. Jazz Chisholm Jr., Marlins. Like I said, at least we know that we're going to get one autograph per jumbo box. Nice looking card. Twins. Minnesota Mashers, Miguel Sano and Byron Buxton. Garrett Hampson. Oh man, that is the Snow Game. Is that where Miguel Cabrera hit number 500, I believe? Maybe that's the game. Ah, cool. Disco card. This is Charlie Culberson, Rangers. Numbered out of 499. Culberson with the Rangers. Platinum players, Max Scherzer. Ah, there's that uniform, and there's that 86 design. Ronald Acuna Jr. Braves. Nice looking Braves card. Actually pretty well centered on this one too. Really, really well centered left to right. Top to bottom might be good too. Corners look good. Nice card. I will tell you guys that I put some cards up on eBay. Another Kellnick rookie card. Put some cards up on eBay. And I've never really done many buy it nows. Most things I do are auctions. But I did put up a few buy it nows. And the cards that went first were the Yankees. Yankees with that strong fan base. Great history of players. And I actually did sell the Dominguez card that I pulled the other day. I sold that. That actually sold yesterday. Sold the Dominguez 2020 Bowman Auto card. I had to do it. It's not that I don't believe in Dominguez. I do have some suspicions that he's not going to pan out to what they think he's going to be, but it's really too early to tell. But I had just put some money into a really nice Wander Franco first autograph card, so it's like, man, I had to recoup some of that somehow. So I basically traded the Dominguez for part of a Wander. Which for me, that's a good deal, since I'm really high on Wander Franco. Man, damn, I'm flipping it back and forth. Cole Tucker. Rockies again. Come on, man, I want to get to an autograph. Something big. Oh, cool card. Pals face off. That is Shohei Ohtani and Kohei Arihara. Nice Dylan Carlson. You know, I was a little rough on Dylan Carlson earlier. That's a cool card. It's really nice. Just don't think he's going to be the guy, man. But it's a cool card. And I know we don't all have to agree on who we think is going to be the guy and who's not going to be the guy. They don't all have to be the guy. Okay, so we're still searching for that first auto, and hopefully it's on card. There we go. Jonathan India, rookie debut for the Cincinnati Reds. I did look at a lot of these cards online just to see what bigger cards people are pulling. I see there are a lot of redemption cards in this as far as autographs go. Jonathan India being one of those. Jeff says he will break again in 2022, so we're going to hold out for Jeff for a while. That's cool. Chris, yeah. Chris, that was a nice Kellnick for sure. You know, I didn't do 5-star. I passed on the 5-star. I had the opportunity to get 5-star. But when I started looking at the value proposition of it, I'm like, man, it was tough. Because I was, you know, I can get a little less money now, but it was going to be $235 a box. And if I did a case of it, you know, we're talking about, I assume a case was 12 boxes, so 24 cards at over $100 a card. And I watched a couple of breaks with that and saw some of the stuff people were pulling, and I was like, man, slide this jacket off real quick. Right now, Greg, it shows that there's about 10 different people in here. So back to Tony Gwynn. So some of you guys coming in late. Tony Gwynn is our featured player. Anybody have the opportunity to actually see, and we're going to save these. So we're going to do all of these at once right at the end. Anybody have the opportunity to see Tony Gwynn play during his career? Came up, started playing with the Padres in 1982. Played for 20 seasons. Spent the whole time. It's a cool looking card. I love catcher cards. Yan Gomes with the Nationals. But did anybody have a chance to see Gwynn actually play? Or did you see him play on TV? You know, that's the next best thing, right? If you can't see him in person, see him on TV, especially if they're on the opposite side. If you happen to be on the East Coast like me, he's a West Coaster. We've got a gold of Joey Lucchesi. You know, I don't watch the Mets enough to know his correct pronunciation of his last name, so I just took a guess there. Followed by Tyler Alexander, number 270 for the Detroit Tigers, and followed by David Garcia, rookie card. So we got a lot of different card designs in this. But I never actually got to see Tony Gwynn play in person. So I'm on TV a lot, but never saw him in person. Unfortunately, Tony Gwynn did pass away in 2014, cancer. So Tony Gwynn is no longer with us, man. But certainly one of the best pure hitters in the history of the game. Greg says he saw him a few times. Yeah, I would say he's probably the greatest pure hitter since Ted Williams. And in my opinion, Ted Williams is probably the best hitter in the history of the game. Let's say Tony Gwynn, you know, he made that charge for 400, so he would have been the first one since 1941 when Ted Williams batted 406 to reach that mark. Didn't do it. That was 1990. What year was that? Was that 94? That was a strike year. Yeah, that was 1994. Oh man. Gonna have two nice cards. Disco Red of Brad Miller for the Philadelphia Phillies. Numbered out of 199. And a Cabrian Hayes. So, you know, Steven really got a good deal on this. I believe that Steven ended up with the Pirates too. So you got the Yankees, you got the Pirates, he's got the Astros, he's got the Orioles. So he has some pretty good teams. So Cabrian Hayes, along with probably Kellnick, in my opinion, are probably your two biggest rookie draws in this. It's a nice Hayes card, Cabrian Hayes. Ooh, Carl Yastrzemski. He's got anything on him? Just stats. Some nice stats too, man. We have still not seen an autograph card yet. And we are still in Jumbo Box number 1. Cool looking card. I also like cards that show where the players are. You can tell what stadium that is, obviously. With all that green ivy behind him. A gold of, can't read that. That is Ali Sanchez, gold. Mike Schmidt. Like that one. Will Myers. Try going to tackle this big stack, and then we will be done with box number 1. So our autograph has to be in here. Otherwise, we're going to have to contact Topps, which is never a good process. There we go, just one. Rookie debut, Alec Bohm. Another one that underperformed, in my opinion. Wow, Chris, so you actually saw... Sorry, guys, I don't turn my head. The way my setup is in here is pretty horrible, to be honest with you. But I do turn and look at this. But Chris says that he saw Mr. Padre, Tony Gwynn, play a few times. Wish I would have been that fortunate, man, to see him play. Ooh, and there we go. Hey, and guess what? I've got the Brewers. So there you go. Got a little lucky tonight. Drew Rasmussen, rookie card. Milwaukee Brewers. Cool. And it's on card, 86 design. So I'll take it, man. And it's followed by like the 15th Jared Kellnick rookie card that we've seen, which is cool as well. Because like I said, I think he's going to be the big hit out of this as we look back in time on this product. We'll say, man, it was all about Kellnick in 2021. Damn, we've hit a lot of Kellnick cards tonight. So they made us wait until right at the end until we found the autograph. Now, we could be passing some short prints, but I kind of doubt it. All right, so that's the end of box number 1, except for these packs. Like I said, we're going to wait right until the end and jump on those. Let's jump into box number 2 real quick. Yeah, you know, I would love to go out to San Diego and just... I've never actually been to San Diego, so I'd love to go out there, visit the area, visit the stadium, see a game. But yeah, I hear that he is highly revered, Tony Gwynn, to this day. Certainly a legend in those parts. So I started doing a little you know, every time I do somebody as a player of the month, a lot of the players I've seen before. I'm doing some older players, like a Mickey Mantle was our featured player one month. Never saw Mickey Mantle play. Obviously saw highlights and read a lot about him. But saw Tony Gwynn play a lot, and like I said, best pure hitter that I ever saw. Now, he made a chase for 400 in the strike shortened season of 1994. He ended up batting .394. We had other guys that have chased that lofty number too. George Brett. George Brett batted .390. Can't remember the exact year. Rod Carew batted .388 one year. 77 maybe. Larry Walker batted close to .380 one year. 379 I believe was his final average one year. But you know what? One of the most amazing things about that year where he batted .394 with 2 strikes on him that year. He batted .397. So with 2 strikes on him, he had a higher batting average with 2 strikes. And I don't know if you guys will see the stats when guys come up to bat. This guy's 0-2 or 2-2. Anytime a guy gets two strikes on him, they have to be a bit more defensive. Well, maybe a lot of today's players don't take that strategy. They're just swinging and hacking at anything that comes up there. But typically, you're going to be a bit more defensive. Pitchers have an advantage, especially when they get you 0-2. And most averages drop when you have 2 strikes on you. Especially over the course of a season or a career. Now, some guys can bat over 300 with 2 strikes on them for a season. That's happened a number of times. But on average, a guy's going to bat about 25, 30 points less when they've got 2 strikes on them. Tony Gwynn is the all-time leading hitter with 2 strikes on him. Second place guy, I believe it's Wade Boggs, might be Ichiro. They're pretty close. About 40 percentage points less. We have Sam Hentges, Indians rookie card, and followed up by a gold of Michael Kopech. Silver of Tampa Bay Ray, and that is, who is that? Nick Anderson, one of their bullpen guys. And Taylor Trammell rookie card. Yeah, so he actually, like a guy like Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter finished his career with 2, and this is a stat that hasn't been kept for a super long time. They started keeping the track of 2 strike counts and what hitters do back in the 1980s. So it would be interesting to see what guys like Ted Williams will never know what they did with 2 strikes. But Derek Jeter, for example, his career batting average with 2 strikes on him, 234. Guy like Wade Boggs was in the 260s. Tony Gwynn, 302 was his career batting average with 2 strikes. I think he struck out, it was less than 450 times for his entire career. You just don't see guys like that anymore. It's the way the game has evolved, or we could say the way the game has devolved. All right, so no hit out of box 2 yet. Box 1, we did have an autograph of Drew Rasmussen. We had a patch of Bo Bichette. We had one other thing. I've already forgotten what that is. We got a gold of Joe Adell. And we got another patch card. This is Trevor Rogers with the Miami Marlins. Followed by a cool Bo Jackson card. Greg had a Bo Jackson card that he recently set free, set into the wild. Bo Jackson, man. Be cool. I don't know if Bo Jackson signed in this. I didn't go through the entire list, but it would be cool if there was a Bo Jackson autograph card in this. Andrew Vaughn rookie card again. Yeah, there's another Kellnick. A lot of Kellnicks in this, man. That's cool. Like I said, you guys know who I'm high on. I'm high on Wander Franco, man. Wander Franco, the last 30 games of the regular season, Wander Franco struck out 5 times. 5 times over his last 30 games. Now, I'm not saying he's Tony Gwynn, but hey, he's got a good eye. Good eye, quick reflexes. Strong kid, too. He's going to develop some power. But you can just look at him and see how strong he is. Put together really well. It's like Kellnick. Kellnick's a strong kid, too. We got Alex Kirilloff. And a nice looking Tatis. Fernando Tatis Jr. And to me, Tatis, as far as me seeing players that excite me, this guy might excite me more than anybody else, Tatis, because I never know how he's going to contort his body during a game, what he's going to do. He's just an exciting player to watch. Second time seeing that Carl Yastrzemski card, cool card. That is Cabrian Hayes rookie card. What is this? Haven't seen this one yet. Or maybe we did. Leather Flashers. Taylor Trammell and J.P. Crawford. Seattle Mariners. Red Sox, Garrett Whitlock rookie card, followed by a Michael Wacha gold with the Rays. Oh man, there's another nice Jared Kellnick. So we've hit on all the Kellnicks tonight, it looks like, except for the auto Kellnick. We got to find the auto Kellnick. Javi Baez in the Cubs uniform. Cubs had the fire sale like the Nationals did, so a lot of players have moved around. And rookie combos, Trevor Stephan and Nick Sandlin with the Indians. So he did sign in this. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I did a quick rundown on the autos, man, and it was pretty spectacular. Now, we pulled a Drew Rasmussen as our first one, so hopefully we get one of those really cool ones. I love getting Hall of Fame autographs or retired players. Throw me in one good rookie, one Hall of Famer, in this as far as autos go, and I'll be very happy. I don't care who they are, who they go to. Brent Honeywell Jr., Rays, rookie card. I'm really excited about next year's crop of rookies or potential rookies that we'll see in 2022 tops. Should be interesting. Steve Chasen to 2021 gold. That's for the Angels. Followed by Ahmad Rosario. Lindor. Lindor in the Mets uniform. Kyle Isbell rookie card. Man, so it looks like they're going to make us wait again on that autograph card. The Nono Bath, Carlos Rodon and Adam Eaton. Jonathan India rookie card. All right, what do we got? 5 jumbo packs left in box number 2. Let's go ahead and knock out these 2. Chance Sisco with the Baltimore Orioles. I was looking at a future projected lineup for the Orioles the other day. It's a nice looking projected lineup they have. I think it was a 2025 projection. And I'm thinking, damn, even though that's a very nice lineup in theory with guys like Adley Rutschman, Mountcastle, a few others, they're still probably not going to be able to compete in the AL East. There we go. We have Adam Kimber Simber with the Blue Jays, $2.99 Disco Orange. And we have the great Bob Feller, Rapid Robert, Cleveland Indians. Brandon Crawford. There's the Acuna Jr. 86 card again. So this will be the only break I do of this. Appreciate you guys jumping on it and filling it up so quickly. It's a big break. It's close to 2,000 cards. I know a lot of guys do these monumental multi-case breaks. Man, I just don't have time, and they're so expensive to get in on those anyway. I certainly want to get some of the other stuff that's coming out. Some of the stuff that's a little more high-end than this. But you can really unearth some treasures in a product like this. That's one thing I like about Topps Heritage, is that some of those rookie cards or the red ink real one autos in Topps Heritage. There's a Dylan Carlson rookie card. If you look back at the rookie card for Jacob deGrom, 2014. Ooh, and there we go, second auto. And this one's on card as well, Leody Taveras. And that is going to James D. So the Rangers got you something, man. So we have the Drew Rasmussen with the Brewers and the Leody Taveras with the Rangers. Two on-card autos, both 1986 card design. So, all right, got two autos down, and neither one really have me that excited. Alec Bohm, Acuna Jr. Maybe in one of those silver packs we'll get something a little extra in the silver pack too. Maybe we'll get an extra autograph out of this. Yeah, but I do want to pick up some of the higher end stuff that's coming out. We're going to have Allen and Ginter Chrome again this year. And Allen and Ginter Chrome last year, to me, it was one of the prettiest looking cards out. So I certainly hope to get that. And that autograph checklist last year from that was, they had a couple of guys that signed that were, like the Patrick Corbin, but most of them were like Trouts, Koufax, Nolan Ryan, Acuna, Juan Soto. Just really high-end autos. There weren't a lot. There was one per case. So you really had to dig for it. But also want to open the Topps Chrome Black. That debuted last year, and I thought that was cool. It's only 4 cards per pack, but one of them is autoed. It's encased. So that's a nice product to open too. A little more expensive. I think a better value proposition than 5-star. All right, last few packs of box number 2. Try to get through it a little bit quicker for you guys. I was thinking that was Josh Hader, but it's not. That is John Gant. Anytime I see that hair flowing like that. And disco of Garrett Whitlock, Red Sox. That's Greg's. And then we've got another Major League material. This is another one that's going to the Blue Jays, another special. So this is going to be Vladdy Guerrero Jr. So that's going to Charles. Charles, not with the Reds tonight, but with the Blue Jays. I didn't even see Charles trying to make a trade. So I think Charles was good with the Blue Jays, trying to hit on some of their big names. It's a nice looking card of Pache. Like I said, I'm not huge on Pache. These guys can fool me though. He could turn into something special. There's deGrom. How many years did people think that there was no hope for deGrom, right? They're like, oh man, that dude's not going to turn into anything. And he's the best pitcher in baseball right now. We just have to get him out there on the mound. But he's certainly the best pitcher in baseball currently. And a guy that potentially could end up with a starting pitcher that could end up with less than 100 wins and get into the Hall of Fame. And I guess in 20 years, that's not going to be a big deal because starting pitchers will go 3 innings, right? Because their baby arms will break off if they try to go longer than that. I'd hate to run a guy out there for 6 innings, man, and get him up to 95 pitches. Going to fall apart on us. The hell's going on these days? Are they that much stronger? Is that what it is? Are players these days that much stronger that their bodies break down like that? Because look at the angle of his arm right there. But people have been throwing a baseball hard for a long time. Some people disagree and say, hey, baseball started in 1980. Before that, pitchers couldn't throw hard. So I think, hey, tell Nolan Ryan that. I know he struck out 300 in the 70s. He was throwing hard in the 60s. Struck out over 300 in the 90s. But some people believe that baseball started in 1980, believe it or not. Ooh, and speaking of Nolan Ryan, man, really one of the nicest signatures in baseball. Damn, would it not be cool to get this card and have a signature on it? Damn, that's all I want. It's something like that, a Nolan Ryan signature tonight. But that is a cool card. I don't have the Mets, but I might have to confiscate this card from the Mets tonight. Who's got the Mets, man? That's a cool card. That's Alan S. Alan, you don't care if I take that Nolan Ryan card, do you, man? That's a cool card. For me, that's the card of the night, honestly. I know it's not the most valuable card, but just for my personal appeal, that's the card of the night. Boy, these guys that come from low down. I don't know if you guys remember a guy named Kent Tekulve. Do you guys remember Kent Tekulve? Pitched with the Pirates back in the 70s. He was one of these guys, these submariners that came from the really low arm angle. Kent Tekulve was a cool looking guy with those glasses. Skinny guy. Not as skinny as a Chris Sale, but still a skinny guy, man. So I'm so tempted to open those silver packs, but like I said, we're going to wait. Dylan Carlson again. We're going to do all those right at the end. In case you're just jumping in with us, we found 2 autographs. Nothing to really jump through. Ooh, man. Whoa, hey. So here we go, man. So we're in box 2, but we found an extra autograph, so that's cool. I like it. Mickey Moniak with the Philadelphia Phillies, and that is Alan S. So we got an extra autograph. That's awesome. Well, I was going to say, damn, there's another autograph, but that's just not really an autograph. It's a facsimile. So it is Randy Rosarina. And I'll give you my opinion on Randy Rosarina. Randy Rosarina is going to be a slightly above average player. Aaron Judge, Yankees. Slightly above average. He will not reach superstar status, in my opinion. You guys know I'm a Rays fan. Sure, hell, I'd like him to be a guy that comes out there and hits 30-30. I don't think it's going to happen, though. All right, on to box number 3. We've already got 3 autographs. 2 boxes and 3 autographs. Now, they're not Acuñas and they're not Tatises. But hell, it's 3 autographs. Ooh, and look, our box is a little bit... The cards should be fine. That's just a little bitty corner right there. Well, let's hope our cards are fine, especially our silver packs. Anybody keeping track of the baseball game? How are we looking in the Braves Astros game? Think the Braves really need to win this one. Keep the series tight. They can take tonight and get a little bit of momentum. I think they're going to need it. Aaron Fletcher rookie card. Seattle Mariners. Cubbies, and I thought that looked like Jake Arrieta, and it is Jake Arrieta. Perdomo rookie card, and he is the only D-back. So Chris C was trying to make a trade today. Man, he was going to give me the D-backs. I couldn't go that route. This is the only guy that signed for them in this, so their checklist is pretty bad. He's a young guy, born in '99, Dominican Republic. Has some potential. Ty France is actually a pretty good... Ty France is a good player. You need these guys. The Ty Frances, the Rays have one, Joey Wendell, guys like that. Ty France is an everyday player, and he's actually really good. Those are guys that help, especially this guy like that, helps you on your fantasy baseball team. There we go. We have Mr. Derek Jeter, so the first sighting of Jeter, and we have another Astro, Kyle Tucker. A lot of people are high on Kyle Tucker right now. He's a good young player. Astros, Major League material. Followed by Christian Yelich. Wainwright, 86. Sam Huff, rookie card for the Rangers. Hopefully Sam Huff turns into a pretty good player. I hope so. He's got a lot of power. John Lester, Nationals. Carlos Rodon. Okay, so box 3. Still looking for an autograph in box 3. Maybe we can get lucky and find an extra one. I don't know. But this will be our 4th autograph when we find the one in this box. Honeywell, Garcia, both rookies. Nick Gordon with the Twins, rookie card. So that's what Topps Update is about. Finding the late season call-ups. The rookies. And some of the guys that were there all season, like Jake Cronenworth. I always like that Padres uniform. The military fatigues. MLB debut. Disco. Joe Adele. Greg, you might want to go ahead and throw that one. You have the Angels tonight. You might want to go ahead and throw that one up on eBay, man. Although I do like Joe Adele. But, you know, with a new product, you can do the most for something right when it comes out. Ruiz, rookie card, Dodgers. Nice card there. Mookie Betts. Mookie's got a nice smile. Handsome gentleman. And that is our 2021 AL MVP, Shohei Ohtani. No doubt about it. Every time I see an 86 design card, I think I'm going to see an autograph on it. That is Trevor Bauer. I'm assuming that Trevor Bauer will be back in the big leagues next year pitching. Get some of this stuff that's been going on with him behind him. Get some resolution there. We won't go into what Trevor Bauer was doing. This is a family-friendly show for sure. I actually ended up getting a Jeter may be an SP. Gotcha. Okay. You may be right, Greg. Well, if so, then Steven will certainly like that. I do like how they do it a lot of times, is that they do put cards facing a different direction so that you know that it's something a little different, even though maybe it's not numbered, maybe it's just a short print. It's a nice looking card. That is Alex Kirilloff rookie card with the Twins. Cabrian Hayes rookie, numbered to 2021 for the Pirates. Cool looking card of Garrett Crochet. Like the leg out like that. It's a nice photo. Jared Kellnick. Mountcastle, who has to be in the Rookie of the Year race. Pujols, I don't know what happens to Pujols next year. He's a free agent. I would assume that some team picks him up. You know, it's kind of like the Rays adding Nelson Cruz to their lineup. You know, that was as much for them trying to make a playoff push as for mentorship for Wander Franco and some of the other young players for sure. But I'm sure there's a team that's going to pick up a guy like Albert Pujols. Everything that Albert Pujols has done, and he can still contribute, I believe. Albert's trying to reach that 700 home run mark, too. Come on, don't give me a hard time. A gold. Who is this? This is Brian O'Grady. And we have another patch card. I don't know. I'm not you know, honestly, just for me, I'm not digging this patch card that much. This All-Star game. This Carlos Rodon with the Chicago White Sox. I want to say the Colorado Rockies because I saw the mountains there. Certainly with the White Sox. It's Charlie M. There we got our second Jeter signing. This one is not upside down, so I'm going to assume this one is not a short print. Perdomo with the D-backs. All right, we're going to start picking up steam a little bit, guys, on this. That is Ian Anderson. Somebody throw me a score out there. Throw me a score for that baseball game. Got my wife sorting now. She doesn't have anything on in there, so she can't tell me. Rookie debut, Alec Bohm, Phillies. Evan White, that's another guy that I'm not too high on. You know, I don't watch a lot of Seattle Mariners games, but seen him play a few times. Francisco Gold, followed by a, who is that? That is Alec Bohm rookie card. Kyle Seager, Mariners. Luis Patino. It's really weird that he would still be in the Padres in the update series. Greg does confirm that Jeter is an SP. James, thank you, man. 0-0 in the game. Yeah, really weird that they would still have him in a Padres uniform when the season's over, and he certainly hasn't been with the Padres in a long, long time. Come on, Topps. You can do better than that, really, honestly. Maybe that's one reason that everything's going to Fanatics, because these guys, got a little lazy in some of the things, and that can happen. People get comfortable, companies get comfortable, stop innovating. I think they're the only player in town, and for 70 years, Topps has been the biggest player in baseball, not the only player in town, but for a lot of those years, they have been. It's a shame. I'm going to miss Topps. Maybe they work something out where they're manufacturing it. Still has a Topps logo. But then again, maybe not. Maybe this is the end of Topps. Ooh, man. Damn, that would have been nice to have an Ozzie Smith auto. Man, y'all know how I feel about Ozzie Smith. Cardinals, Ozzie Smith, black border, number 299. 1986. Ooh, followed by Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray never really got the recognition that he deserved as a player. He was a good player, a good solid player out there every day, man. Shohei. Kellnick again. Really, when I'm sorting this, I'm going to count the Kellnicks. And I'll let you guys know how many Kellnicks there were in this, because there have been a lot. All right, 4 more packs, 4 more jumbo packs in this, and then we'll jump over to box number 4. Still haven't found the auto in this box. So let's do these 2 packs. John Means no. Charlie Morton out. Man, that looked like, for a second there, that looked like Del Murphy to me. Obviously, it's not Del Murphy, but hell, I wouldn't be surprised. I would need to look at the Braves checklist. There's Dylan Carlson gold. And there we go, D-backs. I did not trade for the D-backs, but you are getting an autograph. Rookie card, Christopher C. of Pavin Smith. So that is autograph number 4. Coming out of box number 3, Chris Bryant, Acuna. So I've seen guys post things about distribution of boxes, not necessarily collation of cards and how cards go into boxes and cases. You know, sometimes you'll get a hot box or a hot case, especially when you're talking about Topps Archives and those one-of-one autographs. You know, you can open up a whole case and every single card you pull is a one-of-one. But some people speculate that certain companies, breakers, get preferential cases. You think that's possible? I know I've had some good cases before where I've pulled, you know, a couple of Ken Griffey Jr.'s, autograph cards, some low-numbered autograph cards of Mike Trout. But do you think that certain breakers get hot cases? They're like, hey man, we're going to send this to this group or that group. I guess it's a possibility, right? Because Jorge Mateo, Padres, a rookie card, number 2, 2021. Mookie Betts, Dodgers. There's Griffey Jr. Griffey Jr. doesn't carry. It's funny because Griffey Jr. does not carry. If you're looking for a collectible and you're trying to find a Griffey Jr. autograph card, you get him in the Reds uniform. You certainly get a discount when you have him in a Reds uniform versus a Mariners uniform. It's kind of weird the way that works. I guess simply because he was with the Mariners, and that's what people want to identify him with. With Nolan Ryan, you don't get a discount depending upon the uniform. So Nolan Ryan played for 4 teams. And no matter what team he is in, what uniform he is in, his autograph's going to go for about the same. Whether it's the Angels, Mets, Astros, or Rangers, all the Ryan. With Griffey Jr., man, you get a discount when he's in the Reds uniform. Yeah, Greg, I've got a few Ozzy autographs, man. Some really cool ones, too. Ozzy's been a guy that I've given away a lot of autographs on, too. Probably given away, like, probably 3 Ozzy Smith autograph cards. But I do have some cool ones. I think my favorite is that Topps The Inception. Cal Ripken Jr. You guys remember the photography from the old baseball cards? So this really brings that back. How fuzzy it was, bad lighting, when they took the photographs. It kind of reminds me of this. This reminds me of like this reminds me of an old Donruss card. Early 80s Donruss card, honestly. There's Bo Jackson again. So it is Halloween weekend. Anybody dressing up? Anybody doing anything special for Halloween? That's right. I cannot forget my Mauricio Dubon run, along with Anthony K. Greg. That was spectacular, man. Spectacular run of Mauricio Dubon and Anthony K. autographs. Every box had at least one. I think and I think some of the best cards I've pulled have actually been Yankees cards. But the Yankees have such a long history of storied players that makes sense. There's a cool looking Shohei Ohtani card. I like that one. Acuna Jr. again, Pujols. Making me flip it back and forth a few times. All right, so that does it for box number 3 minus our silver pack. So still got those. That is correct, Greg. It is the Padres uniform. It's the only autograph that I have of, and I kind of forgot that for a moment. That is the only autograph I have of Ozzie Smith in a Padres uniform. Ozzie Smith did come up with the San Diego Padres, man. He could have been a Mr. Padre. But that was not to be. He moved on to the St. Louis Cardinals. Alright, so this is our final box. Tina is busy sorting and sleeving. The goal is to get this stuff out tomorrow. I can't guarantee it because, like I said, it's Halloween weekend, man. I don't know what you guys are doing, but we're going to be doing some stuff. There'll be some trick-or-treating going on around here. We've got the front of the house decorated, big spiders and some more stuff. My daughter wants me to get a 12-foot skeleton. Which maybe I'll just go steal one from somebody's yard right at that last night. They wouldn't know. They'd wake up the next morning and say, "Whoa, what happened to our skeleton?" All right, so I've been underwhelmed with the autographs. Greg, I think that Ozzie Smith card was numbered to, at most it was numbered to 25. Well, I want to say it was numbered to 10, man. You know, I always feel bad trading cards with Greg because he always makes sure that he gets the short. It's not that I'm trying to give him the short end of the stick. He makes sure that he gets this short end of the stick. So he's always very, He's extra generous when it comes to trades. And Greg does know what you like too, man. That's for sure. I don't know what has drawn me to collect Ozzie Smith cards, but there's something about it. You know, you would think I would collect only the big name players, but I do like. I love his autograph. Remember him playing. Great player. Tyson Miller, gold for the Cubs, followed by Alex Bregman, Astros. Jeremy says the boys had a baseball tournament. Got canceled, man. So, Jeremy, you're up in Connecticut. So I imagine that the weather's getting a bit chilly up there, too. Here in Virginia, it's very nice right now. Highs are mostly in the 70s. Lows are in the 50s. It's pretty nice. Sometimes we creep up into the low 80s. Was that? All right. That's a debut by Nate Pearson. Nate Pearson's a good pitcher. White Sox. So Andrew Vaughn is another guy that's in this year that I kind of have overlooked a little bit, but Andrew Vaughn is a guy that could potentially be one of those under the radar star players. He's got a nice bat. It's in the 30s this week, man. 30s. Ooh, nice looking card of Ken Griffey Jr. I did pass up this nice Ian Anderson rookie card, silver foil. That's a nice looking Griffey. Griffey's certainly one of the best smiles in baseball history. There's another Andrew Vaughn. 30s, that's chilly, man. But we're getting close to November. A few more days and we'll be into November. All right, what do we got coming up here? We have Jock Peterson. Jock Peterson now playing with the Atlanta Braves. That nice sliding card of Garcia. Luis Robert. It's probably our first time seeing Luis Robert tonight of the White Sox. That was one card design that I was like, yeah. Jeremy says it is 1-0 Braves. Right on, man. Gonna have a hard time beating. It's possible for them to beat the Astros, but Jeremy, do your boys still have the so that was one of the cool cards I pulled. I pulled actually from the Topps Chrome Black. I pulled a couple of autographed cards of Mike Trout. Do your boys still have the Mike Trout auto card? Or did they say, hey man, we want to sell that Trout and take the money and use it for something else? That was a really cool card. That's one of my favorite Trout auto cards. Kellnick number to 241. Yes, you may be right, Greg. Like I said, I'm going to count the Kellnicks. I'm keeping all the Kellnicks over here. I'll sleeve them. I'll count them. I'll let you guys know how many we had. That is Trevor May, Mets. Number to, is that 300? Number to 300. Dylan Carlson, rookie card. Who do we have here? Brian Reynolds and Aaron Judge. Kellnick. Rookie debut, Clark Schmidt with the Yankees. Wow, Jeremy, man. They're treating you wrong then, man. You're the one that got him in that break. That was cool that they had their own teams. I like that. Yeah, the Kellnicks are rolling. But dude, I could do you one better. If I could pull you an autograph card of Kellnick, or maybe somebody else. That's the thing with Seattle, man. Seattle's got some great players. There we go, hitting on those Astros again. This is Jake Odorizzi. Disco orangey out of 199 for the Odorizzi. And an All-Star Game jersey swatch, Carlos Rodon of the Chicago White Sox. Cool looking card of Jackie Robinson. That is really cool. Will Myers. I still like that Nolan Ryan card. Still, that Nolan Ryan card is my favorite card of the night. In the Mets uniform. Okay, so we have a bunch of silver packs and five jumbo packs left. Greg, you might be right. The D-backs have been so sparse, and I've got the Rockies and Brewers, and yeah, I think those are going to be two of the smaller piles out there. Not a lot going on for those teams tonight. A lot of Charlie Morton cards too, man. Platinum players. So we had two platinum players back to back, and this one from Scherzer was upside down for some reason. It's not autographed. I don't see any special numbering on it, so I'm going to assume that it's just one of the regular ones in the series. Assumption. And Roy Campanella. Great catcher for the Dodgers. Kellnick number 19. It's not a lot not a lot of wall shots. What series was it? That was Stadium Club. It seems like everybody was every picture of the players were jumping at the wall in Stadium Club this year. Although Stadium Club is one of my favorite, and that does remind me we do have Stadium Club Chrome. So a lot of Chrome stuff coming out later this year. So Stadium Club Chrome. Stadium Club Chrome, I really am looking forward to that too. And then we have the Bowmans, the last of the Bowmans coming out in December. Bowman's Best and Bowman Draft. So Bowman Draft, I'm excited about that. So the Red Sox are going to be a hot team in Bowman Draft. But I'm focused on two teams personally. And it's not the Red Sox. Not the Red Sox. Here we have another All-Star game patch, and these are really thick. To check my top loaders, make sure I have enough of these thick top loaders. I'm sure I do. Salvador Perez, All-Star game. So I'm going to guess a card like this on eBay, $1.50. $1.50 for this card. And it's considered one of the hits. Juan Soto, cool looking card. Seen a Yastrzemski card before. But yeah, two teams that I'm targeting. Two players. I think you kind of have to hone in. Now, if you buy a box, so they'll have the regular, which will have 3 autographs, and they'll have the Super Jumbo, which will have 5 autographs in the Bowman Draft. Two teams that I'm looking at. Two teams I never target. Well, I'm not going to say never because I would target the Nationals for Juan Soto from time to time. But the Nationals are going to be one team that I'm targeting. Who was the auto in the third box? Well, Greg, I'm glad you asked. That was one of the 3 Diamondbacks cards that we've pulled so far. Pavin Smith. Rookie card for the D-backs. So that was our autograph in box number 3. After pulling 2 in box number 2. Still haven't hit the one yet in this one. But yeah, so I'll target the Nationals, and the other team I'm going to target is the Rangers. So I'll let everybody else go for the other players. And Rangers, that's going to be Al Leiter. I don't think a lot of guys target pitchers these days. We do have an autograph card there. Hell, I don't know who it was, but I'm just going to set it down right there. We'll come back to that in a second. I don't think a lot of guys target pitchers. They're so risky these days. But I will be targeting Al Leiter. Not Al Leiter, Jack Leiter. Al Leiter's son, sorry. A good feeling about him. And the other kid is Brady House. Shortstop. Nationals. Those are my two. What do we got here? So we have an autograph card that's going to look a little different. We have this gold Reds, and we have a Cubby. Stars. That looks like Mark Pryor to me. I can't see. It is Mark Pryor. Mark Pryor was going to be the greatest pitcher that ever pitched in Major League Baseball, honestly. This kid was lights out when he came up. The combination of him and Kerry Wood with the Cubs. But really, this guy looked like he was going to be a once-in-a-generation pitcher. Who was the guy that pitched with the Mets not too long ago? The Dark Knight. Can't remember his name. He was the guy that was looking, reminded me a lot of Roger Clemens with his delivery. But there we go, the Cubbies. And it's Charlie M. So the best autograph of the night happens to be a sticker autograph. It's got a nice signature. Congrats, you received a Baseball Stars autograph card. So that is the autograph out of this one. So at least we got a non-current player. So we got a retired guy. Not a Hall of Famer, but a really, really good pitcher. And like I said, we've still got all these silver packs to go. We got 2 more packs here. I'll be able to finish this and sit out there and do a little sorting and put on the game and hopefully pull the Braves in. We get a 2-1 series for the Braves. A lot of people hated this jersey too. Like, I wasn't really fond of the Red Sox jersey. A lot of people hated this one that the Marlins wore this year, but I actually kind of like the Marlins one. Sixto Sanchez. I will be picking Sixto Sanchez up in some fantasy baseball drafts next year in the later rounds. And I'm sure that that is going to pay dividends for me. But I can't give away my whole strategy for my fantasy baseball next year. Jake Arrieta Gold. There's my Nolan Ryan card again. So see, Alan's got 2 of these Nolan Ryans. Certainly he can share one with me. Tatis Jr. 86. Let's get 1 extra autograph. You guys don't know how badly I want to pull like an Acuna or a Ken Griffey Jr. or a Jeter, Trout. That's what I really want to pull, but it doesn't always happen. The big hit so far, Chris, is Mark Pryor, in my opinion. We pulled some cool rookie cards of Jared Kellnick, but the Mark Pryor auto is the best card so far, Dodgers-wise. Man, it has not been a good night for the Dodgers. We still have these silver packs sitting off to the side, so we haven't opened a single one of those yet. And I did send some boxes out today too. So I mailed off one to somebody from eBay, but Jeff Blankenberg, his box got shipped today, so he'll have that early next week. So maybe the really big hit is in Jeff's box, and he can show us in the Facebook group. At least I hope it is. Javi Baez. Reggie Jackson. Now that's a cool Reggie Jackson card right there. In the A's uniform. They had that powerhouse team, 72, 73, 74. Before the Reds became the power. The Reds were a good team all along. The Orioles were good that decade. The Yankees. There were a lot of good teams in the 70s. 70s, that was a great decade of baseball. Okay, so we are on to the silver packs. We'll show the autograph cards right at the end. So we've got these Topps Tech cards. So I have seen these online. I don't know if there are only, I believe, 2 cards in here. Is that what I say? 2 Topps Tech cards. I'm curious as to if any of these are autographed. Okay, they're pretty cards, man. Wow. The ones I saw online, wow, these are really nice looking. So we start off with a Garrett Cole with the Yankees. And then we've got a Mookie Betts. So this is really premium here. So there you go, Dodgers and the Yankees. These are nice. And it would be cool if somebody let me know if there are any autograph cards of these. Those are nice. Yeah, show the 592 Kellnick cards. I hear you, man. There were a lot of Kellnick cards in this. Got a nice looking Jonathan India rookie card. Mike Trout. Javi Baez. Alec Bohm rookie card. And this thing. Topps Baseball. Holiday. So far, I'm really digging those Topps Tech cards. I'll have to look at the Topps Tech checklist. See who all's in that. Cool looking cards. Alright, for the Royals, we have Andrew Benintendi. Wade Boggs. Boston, always like to see him in the Boston Red Sox uniform. Kind of looks funky when I see him in the Rays. Alek Manoah, Blue Jays pitcher. And Christian Yelich, so I get to keep one of these. It's one of the few Brewers cards we've seen. Let's look at this Topps Tech again. Who do we have? We have Yadi Molina. St. Louis Cardinals. Future Hall of Famer. And a second Garrett Cole. So that's kind of a bummer. That we hit the same player twice. Those are pretty cards. Wish we wouldn't hit the same guy twice, but... Ryu with the Blue Jays. Arenado. Griffey Jr. in the Reds uniform. Followed by Manny Ramirez, Red Sox. Even funkier. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Wade Boggs in a damn Yankees uniform. Yeah, some of these guys, some of the teams, yeah, that is kind of funky, man. All right, Jazz Chisholm Jr. rookie card. So these don't look, I'm looking at the monitor to see how they look. They look better in well, no, they look pretty good on the monitor too, don't they? Jazz Chisholm Jr. rookie card. Akil Baddoo. This guy was hot at the beginning of the season, cooled down. Another guy that was hot. Mercedes with the White Sox. And a Ronald Acuna Jr. with the Braves. Good idea to do all of these at the end. Mr. Powers. Mike Trout. And Alex Bregman. Trying to see if like these are numbered or anything. Assuming not. Glaber, Torres, Yankees, Big Papi, David Ortiz, Red Sox, Andrew Vaughn, rookie card, and Aaron Judge. So all American League. Few packs left, 4 packs left. Bo Jackson, KC, Taylor Trammell rookie, Daniel Lynch rookie, and Bryce Harper. Potentially MVP for the National League this year. At one point, he was really making a strong case. Then he cooled down the last 5 to 10 days of the season. Juan Soto heated up. kind of wide open. There's 3 or 4 players you can make a case for. There is Juan Soto, Nationals. Ooh, man, there you go. So we now have card number 593 of Jared Kellnick. I hope that kid makes it, man. Strong looking kid. Really struggled when he came up, but then started putting things together, started hitting some bombs. That's a cool looking card. So it's got a cross necklace. 2 packs. Jonathan India. Trout. Javi Baez. Ooh, and a Gleyber Torres with a purple border. This one's numbered to 75 on this Gleyber Torres. So that's cool. 1 pack. Ryu Blue Jays, we've seen him. Arenado, Griffey Jr., so a repeat. So a repeat pack. Not great, but hey, if you got the Blue Jays, Cardinals, Reds, or Red Sox, maybe you like getting an extra one, but so a repeat of that pack. We'll look at our autographs really quickly. We got a bonus autograph, so we can't complain there. We didn't get shorted, but not the best autographs. Mark Pryor. If you remember Pryor, you remember how good he was. Had some arm injury, so I had to retire early. But Mark Pryor with the Cubbies. David Smith with the D-backs, rookie card. So all the other ones are the 86 design. Mickey Moniak, rookie card with the Phillies. Eliody Tavares, Rangers, also rookie. And Drew Rasmussen. And that was going to me because I have the Brewers. All right, guys, that's it. We are done. It's time to continue working and watch some baseball. So I'll sort these cards, get them sleeved up for you guys. Hopefully we can get them out in the mail tomorrow. That's the goal. And we'll check back with you guys in the Facebook group. I appreciate everybody, and you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Take care.